What up, guys? Annie Tier, Guild Forever, going to be doing a brief little review for JJK Season 2 episodes. I mean, it's a little confusing. Sometimes it says episode 30. Other times people say, oh, episode something. I'm just going to say it's like episode 6 through 9. Just because it's a lot easier to manage. Like Season 2, episodes 6 through 9. So yeah, essentially what happened in these episodes is that we finally got out of the Gojo flash, like the Gojo flashback, what happened to him, what happened to Ghetto, the reasons for Ghetto doing for what he did. And now we finally get like a, I guess you could say, fast forward later to current times, and we're finally back with Yuji in the group, which personally I think we haven't seen in a long time, at least for me. I can't speak for everyone, but I feel like I haven't seen them in like forever. So it's good to see them again, and apparently this is possibly the most, or if not one of the most, like, horrifying, disturbing arcs in manga period. Why do I keep saying manga? Well, in any series period. I'm not sure how truth of it there is to that, because I mean that's what I've been pretty much getting the impressions of. And not only that, like, so far from what I've seen of this like current timeline for season 2, it's starting to look already pretty dark as it is. So many people are pretty much like it's a killing spree. The curses are literally on a killing spree, and then the worst possible thing that could happen, I think, occurred in episode 9, pretty sure, and that's essentially Gojo got sealed. Their best sorcerer, like their #1 guy, who is usually hired to handle these chaotic and like very drastic situations, has just been taken out. The dude has just been taken out, so now their best player is gone. It's up to everyone else in the jutsu sorcerers to pick up like all the slack that he can no longer provide. Pretty much they have to do all the work that he was essentially going to do, which is not that easy, because Gojo, for those of you that aren't aware, Gojo, he's literally like a force that is almost I think pretty much undefeatable. I can't really think of any character that could stand up to Gojo, like, at all, because of how overpowered he is. The most I've seen was in the flashback, and that was Megumi's father, forgot his name. And honestly, he kind of fumbled it. He should have used the opportunity to fully make sure he killed them, but he ended up like flipping the bag. And what happened in the end is that, you guys seen the flashback episode, I don't gotta explain it. But well, now that that's being said, now that Gojo's sealed up, everyone is gonna have a much more tougher time dealing with the problem at hand. They're gonna have to bring in everyone, and I mean everyone. But the one thing I will say that irritates me the most, and I feel like everyone has this in common, dude, I'm really starting to get annoyed by Mahito. Like I'll admit, like, when I first saw season 1 of JJK, Mahito annoyed me, and he was still pretty, like, he pissed me off a lot in season 1. But in season 2, he's almost becoming insufferable. Like, I already took it personally when he killed off Mekamaru in these reactions I saw. He killed off Mekamaru. That was already like, I was already pissed off as it is. Because for those that aren't aware, I'm actually a mecha fan myself. So when someone like Mekamaru gets killed off, I took it personally. I was kind of hoping he would win, but he got wrecked. Like, come on now. Like, Mekamaru, come on, dude. You're supposed to represent us mecha fans, and you're making us look bad. I will say, though, if I was a Jujutsu sorcerer and I would pick a power, it definitely had something to do with mecha. Man, give me a freaking Gundam. That'll be my dream. Piloting a Gundam with Jujutsu sorcery as a power, bro, that'd be my dream come true. Because, yeah, I mean, not in this lifetime, I'm sure I'm going to get to... Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So, yeah, with that being said, I'm a little concerned for the main cast as of it is right now. A lot of characters... Hasn't it? I'm not sure if it's just me, but I've noticed ever since like the good guys are actually on the receiving end. Like they're doing really really bad. The like the people on the human side, maybe good side is kind of subjective, but because like again right now the curses are simply fighting for their survival. Like right now it's war, and you guys know what it means, right? Like there's no such thing as good or bad in war. It's just whoever side wins gets to live. It is what it is. Except Mahito. Mahito literally is like, yeah, he's a part of this war, but honestly, this dude just enjoys causing people suffering. His intentions behind everything he does is like, nah, dude, you gotta go. You gotta fucking die. Excuse my cursing, but no, yeah, he's gotta go. So, but honestly though, like, yeah, like the human side is severely getting, like, they're getting wrecked left and right. It's not even funny how bad it's getting at the moment. So many human lives are getting killed off just so they, like, all this grand scheme that's occurring in Shibuya is literally so they were able to make sure they could seal Gojo. They went through all these lengths, all these simulation practices and planning just to make sure this plan actually worked in capturing Gojo. Because let's be honest, no one in this series is able to defeat Gojo. So instead of beating him, they're like, hey, look, man, we can't beat this dude. So what's the next best thing? We got to seal him. That's true. I mean, look at great series like Naruto, for example. During the timeline of the fourth Great Ninja War, when Naruto and Sasuke and, you know, everyone had to fight Kaguya. Naruto and Sasuke technically could not beat Kaguya. They had to seal her. They were not able to defeat her. They were only able to seal her at the current timeline. Now, could they beat her right now? I don't know, dude. Anyway, I'm getting off track. That was just an example of what I mean. When an enemy is way too strong that no matter what you do, you cannot beat him in a legitimate fight. Whether you jump on him, you 1v1 him, there's no point. Like, it's not gonna happen. This dude's literally, no pun intended, limitless. So they had to make sure they figure out some kind of strategy in order to rid him off the battlefield. They needed to take Gojo out in order for their plan to truly succeed. And, well, actually, I don't think I'm even fully aware of their plan. I know the main part of their plan was to take out Gojo, but my question is, what happens after that? Because everything that was orchestrated during the events of Shibuya was to make sure they found a weak point in Gojo and being able to seal him off. That was the purpose of all these people getting mangled and like cut up to pieces. The purpose of it was to seal up Gojo. And Gojo, as of right now, they succeeded. They got what they wanted. So what's the plan from here? Just like a straight up massacre? That's the most I'm thinking. They got rid of Gojo, now what? Okay, like all you can kill buffet? Alright, bet. That's literally what they're probably gonna be doing, which wouldn't shock me. They can't, like, it's gonna be really really hard. Like it's actually going to be pretty ridiculous on how the human side are gonna be fight. I mean, they're able to probably take down a few scrub curses. That's no problem. But I was already informed that Jogo, the volcano head, yeah, that dude can pretty much get rid of majority of the main cast of characters. So like, Jogo can beat everyone except funny thing is Jogo and Gojo have similar name, but basically he cannot beat someone like Gojo. Can he beat someone like Yuta? That's a good question. I wonder how the fight would be between Gojo and Yuta, Jogo and Yuta, even though Yuta isn't here, which sucks. Dude, where the hell are you? I know you're in freaking, well, I know you're in Africa right now, but dude, come on. We need your help. We're getting like straight up mangled and massacred to bits. Humans. I know you're like on a vacation or something, but like, come on, dude. Like, can you like can you help us out, bro? Cause I ain't feeling too good, chief. I ain't feeling too good. I don't know how well we're gonna last out here, man. Like, now that Gojo's gone, I don't know what we're gonna do. Granted, we still have characters like Yuji, Todo, Megumi. Pretty sure Nanami is gonna be in this. You get it. We still have an assortment of characters, but none of them are anywhere near Gojo's caliber level. And majority of these curses, like Mahito, Jogo, uh, Geto being controlled by Kenjaku, what else? The dude that looks like he's high and has like a mark across his nose. I forgot his name. That guy. He's one of the 8 painting. He's one of the 8 paintings. So that's pretty much half curse, half human, which is kind of crazy though. Being half human, half curse, kind of nuts. How strong are you caliber wise? Like, if you're one of the 8 paintings, how strong, like, legitimately are you? Because it's hard to really tell to gauge their power. Like, they don't seem weak, but they, like the dude that I just mentioned with, like, he looks like he's high and he has a mark going across his nose, like kind of like Yuruka Sensei style, you know what I mean? So I don't think he's weak, but I really don't know how strong he is. Is he like special grade level? I'm maybe Yuji level, Megumi level, probably Nanami. Then again, though, I don't know the full extent of his power. It seems like he has like blood manipulation, which is actually kind of freaking crazy. I don't know whether he has a domain expansion. If he does have a domain expansion, then yeah, he's already better than majority of the cast here. Because other than Gojo, who else has a domain? Megumi has a domain expansion, but it's not really perfected. It's kind of like half-assed, if that makes sense. So I don't know how Megumi would do well in terms of domain expansion. Like, he was barely able to take out a special curse grade. Like, you know, like that one that one curse thing that appeared frequently in season 1. Megumi was barely, and I mean barely, able to take that thing out. Like, he was literally about to lose if not for that domain. Honestly, I like that domain expansion, Chimera Garden, but it's not, like, he hasn't really mastered it yet, so it's hard to tell the caliber of how well it works. You guys let me know how strong it is. I'll be honest, when it comes to Megumi, that dude gets his ass stomped so many times and with little to no reward out of it. Like, Megumi is like that one Megumi is like that one dude that is fun to pick on him in a fight, because he keeps getting whooped. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a fight where Megumi legitimately wins overwhelmingly, or at least not get himself beaten so much. Granted, I'm assuming he's not far off as being a Jujutsu sorcerer like Yuji. They're both in the academy, if I remember correctly. So I don't think it's that far off to say, like, he's not that much different in Yuji in terms of experience. Granted, he has, me personally, I think Megumi has better technique than Yuji, though. I don't really think, like if Megumi and Yuji fought, I'm pretty sure Megumi would win. Because Megumi has techniques. He has his 10 shadows. He has a domain expansion. All Yuji has is Curse Energy Fist and Black Flash. That's about it. Granted, Yuji is able to use Black Flash a lot, like almost at will from what I've seen so far. He's legitimately able to use Black Flash in a more controlled scenario. To me, it almost seems like he has better control of Black Flash than even majority of characters. Like, I think the only characters I've seen so far to use Black Flash is Yuta, Yuji, Nobura, apparently now Mahito. Wait, did he? I don't remember. I could have sworn it was. Or was it someone else? Megumi? I don't remember. It's been a bit. But yeah. Other than that though, That's it for this review though, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to read it and have a conversation separate. Be respectful. Don't be toxic. I don't deal with toxicity. Don't welcome it. Don't enjoy it. I don't have time for it, so please do not be toxic. Make sure to like this video and subbed if you like what you saw here. If you want to get in touch with me as fast as possible, check the links in the description below of this video. Links are there to my gaming channel, my third channel, my Discord, and other social medias, as well as what else? Oh yeah, I also wanted to inform you guys, videos are going to be uploading a lot faster now due to the fact that I upgraded my internet finally. So that's another reason why I haven't been uploading. Over the past couple months and years, I've noticed that slowly over time my internet has been doing pretty bad. It's been pretty slow, but lately now with internet like at a very high bandwidth and bit rate that I'm able to take it up to, I'm able to upload videos a lot more consistently and a lot faster. So that's awesome. So look forward to more consistent uploads. That's it for this one though. Gonna be uploading a few more videos on the channel in a bit, so look forward to that. Peace. I'm out.